Hi, it's me, it's Silva. How's it going? We're back in English. I hope that your week was good. Mine was terrible. I felt that this week was never ending. Just being honest. I mean, yeah. In here we prioritize honesty. So, I got this. It has candy in it. It's not a real skull. It has sweets in it. It's mostly like there's this. I think it's meant for children, but yeah, you know, autistic adults were treated like children. Oh, these are actually stickers. I thought they were chocolate, but no, the only chocolate is the little Kit Kat that I haven't had yet. There's gummies. There's Chupa Chups. Yeah. There's some tiny baby Mentos, and I don't know exactly what this is. Maybe we should find out. Then you'll see that despite my relationship with Ed, I'm not gonna say what that stands for because, yeah, YouTube doesn't like it. And despite my channel not being monetized, I would rather not have any trouble because of that. Yeah, okay, so I don't want to damage the package. I don't like to do that. Unless it's a wrapped gift. And sure. Okay, I have my spoon right here. Come on. We don't want to destroy the mamba. Whatever the hell it is. It has a lemon in it. So let's just assume that it's a lemon flavored. Okay. There we go. Okay, alright. Okay. Oh, there are several things in here. Okay. Oh, it's like a... Okay. It's chewy. I have to assume. Yeah, it is. Doesn't smell like anything. Let me pause. Okay. I paused because I don't want to hear the sound. But I have to say, it's very sweet and very lemony. Doesn't smell like anything, but it's definitely lemon. What? Okay. And yeah, my coffee. It's right here. It's getting cold. I better drink it. Yeah. So yesterday, since it was the day of Halloween, I didn't dress up as anything. I mean, I put on a wig. Okay, I am back. If you heard something, yeah, I was scared. I went to check. It wasn't as bad as it sounded. But now I'm extra anxious and it's just, yeah, I can't catch a break, can I? Oh. I went to actually warm up the coffee again, since it gone cold. Yeah, well, and if your week has gone well, or at least alright, then I'm glad, because mine was terrible and it felt like a whole year. Because I was trying to solve the problem with the bank and my compromised data, which I think I managed to do, but you know, if you're watching this and you have change to spare, like, I'm not dry begging, I'm not saying if you don't donate something terrible will happen. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, yeah, I am in dire straits. I can't do much. There's no hope. The help that I can get is scarce and mostly useless. And yeah, so that's that, I guess. I don't think I ever showed on YouTube the other rabbit that I made. Like, it's you know, done with a 0.75 hook. It looks slightly better than this one, doesn't it? I mean, they both look equally terrible. But I haven't completely given up. I will try to follow a tutorial on how to do an amigurumi turtle. But I will use small yarn because I still have some of that green and I have some white right here. It's a bit thicker than the green, so I may have to adapt. Maybe use less stitches, because then the fins and the head will look extremely big and the rest of the body will look small. Or maybe I can do more rows in the green. I'm sorry. I promise. And I'm trying really, I'm holding back really hard. I promise that I don't start filming when I know that the noise is coming. The noise is constant. I never know exactly when it's gonna happen. It just so happens that at this time it gets worse because my mom goes to the yard and yeah, that thing starts making noise because of course she never had freedom and yeah. But the amigurumi turtle, I will do my best to make a small one. And try to make one that doesn't look cursed like those rabbits. With a small hook. So today is Dia de los Muertos. The 1st of November is actually Dia de los Muertos. The 31st is the eve. Like it's when the preparations are done and then the festivities are held at night and stuff. People eat a lot. Pardon. And the ofrendas are made, you know, the little altars or big altars with flowers and things, and then there's a party because it's a celebration of life, and by celebrating life you have to acknowledge that death is inevitable. You know, the skulls, like the Katrina, I called her Catraca yesterday when I was speaking in Spanish, like the Katrina. I'm not gonna use this as a real mug because it's cracked, and it said that you should put it in the oven to like bake the colors, but I'm not gonna do that because I fear that it might actually crack the rest of the way. It probably hit somewhere and cracked. I'm just gonna use this to put like the crochet hooks or something, or just a decorative piece because yeah. And I painted it myself. That's what I was saying in the video. I'm not sure if YouTube picked up what I was saying, but I painted it myself. Yeah, it's a DIY project. My friend gave it to me for my birthday because yeah, spooky, and yeah, I immediately got to it because DIY, right? Crafts. Yeah, I'm also, before I forget, where is it? Okay, not this. Come on, not my skull. Come on. And I was like, yeah, they just said, oh, you should eat candy. So here's this. I'm making this. It's gonna be pencil case for my brother. I'm making it in purple, and you'll be like, oh, you're making it for your brother and it's in purple. He likes purple. I also like purple. We both like purple. And so I chose this color. Yeah, I was initially going to make it in black, but then I was like, not creative. Maybe I can put a black button. And I still have to add the buttons to that shirt. I'm sorry, it's just I need a moment to recalibrate. Okay. I think you know the little clasps that wigs have in the back. Mine just came undone, but it's fine because I'm not wearing a wig cap. This is basically what my hair would look like if I wasn't balding. So yeah. Let's. You know what? There's something that I haven't done in a while, which are breathing exercises, and okay. 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 It's been raining, so that's good. I've just been, in very dire straits, and if anyone can help, I would appreciate it. But that's it. I'm not going to beg. It's not dry begging. There's no time sticking, nothing like that. I just can't find a job, and then I was robbed, and I'll tell a little story at the end about sacrifice, because one thing that I've concealed was that I was sharing medication with my brother, because we have the same problem, ADHD. His is also diagnosed, but he was never medicated because he never asked. And and it's as easy as asking in here, because the GP will look at the diagnosis and just do whatever the hell they want, or she, or they, whatever, and prescribe you whatever the hell they want. I said he because our GP was. Currently we don't really have one. I have to keep sending messages to get my prescriptions renewed, and this medication is expensive, and I've been sharing with my brother because he was showing symptoms and it was getting bad, so I decided to share to help. So I sacrificed for that reason. I need a higher dosage, because mine is to treat both ADHD and depression, since this is also used to treat major depression that is resistant to the traditional treatments, and that's my case. Yeah, too much information? Maybe. It's just, yeah, that's... You shouldn't share medication, blah blah blah. I mean, he had the diagnosis. It's been done a long time ago. It was just never medicated because it was never followed up, which is not unusual in any way, shape or form. So we tried, and it felt better, and yeah, I was like, of course, this is genetic, so yeah. And yeah, I was in that state when I was robbed, and then it got worse, and I had to ask to get the medication so that I could keep doing what I'm doing, but still get the dosage that I need to function. But yeah, the problems are still here, and even if I'm calmer and stuff, there's no miracles. So yeah, let's do box breathing.
Relax and get comfortable.
Okay, both feet on.
Focus on your breathing.
Okay.
Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. 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 Well done.
Oh, I think I'm past the 20-minute mark. Oh, come on. I didn't press return. I don't even know where I was. Did I show that I was making this doily situation following 80s instructions from a Spanish book, which is the reason I decided to read a story in Spanish yesterday. Yeah. And I was saying that if I manage to complete that, I will try to adapt those old instructions to modern terms and make them available for free for anyone who wants to try it. Because I don't think most people are interested in making doilies or centerpieces or whatever the hell you want to call it. At least in most Western cultures. Like, I think this is a rural thing, and it's a very Latino, Mediterranean, yeah. And I talked about sacrificing my meds because my brother has the same problem as me, and I wanted to help because he was going through a hard time, and I knew it was because of that, since I recognized the symptoms and he has the diagnosis. It was just never followed up. And now we don't have a GP, so I know we shouldn't share medication, but it worked extremely well. So I will keep doing it. But I need a higher dosage because I use it for both ADHD and major depression because I am resistant to traditional treatment. And yeah, I don't know if I said that already. I'm sorry, my memory is a mess. And I was in this mindset, like I was not doing well. I had been doing not so great for a long time, both because of the heat and also because I didn't have my full medication, and it's expensive. And because I was not thinking properly, I tried my hardest to find a job, and then I was robbed. And I spent this whole week trying to secure my data. I think I managed to do that. I even reported it to the FBI, so yeah, I hope they do something about it. Yeah. Yeah, and I was talking about the sacrifice because I want to read the story about the rabbit on the moon, which is an East Asian story. I think it's exclusively East Asian. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry, I'm not going to look it up. Did we even get to the breathing? I don't know if I pressed record before I did the breathing. What a mess. But I will be trying to do a tiny crochet turtle following the tutorial that I followed to make the first one, but with smaller yarn. I have enough knowledge to adapt. So, yeah. Yeah. And this is already getting long, but 30 minutes, and the story is short. It's a compilation done by the Inver Hills Community College in the spring of 2016. Okay. do credit where credit is due. This is obviously a folktale, so it cannot be copyrighted, but I'm giving credit. And my videos are not monetized, so yeah. And this says that the folktales are from different places. This one doesn't really say. Yeah, it doesn't really say where it's from. Okay. But it's short, so. Okay. The rabbit on the moon. Yeah, it's a thing because when you look at the full moon, if you look closely, you'll see a shape that resembles a rabbit. That's why Sailor Moon, the main character is called Usagi, which means rabbit in Japanese, and in the English version, she's called Bunny, which is funny, and that rhymed. Yeah. And I was saying that it's strange to call someone bunny because, yeah, in the West it's unusual, but in Japanese it's pretty common. As a surname, at least where I'm from, people do have animals as their surnames, so I don't know what I'm saying. The story, it's story time. The Rabbit on the Moon. Quetzalcoatl was a very generous and powerful god. He was always traveling around the world. Quetzalcoatl transformed himself as a man, so no one would notice he was a god. He was walking the whole day, and he was very hungry and tired. It was getting late. The sky was dark and the stars were starting to shine brightly. Because he was very tired from walking almost the whole day, he sat on the side of the road to rest for a little bit, but he was very hungry. He looked to his left, and he saw a happy and beautiful rabbit, white like the snow. The rabbit was eating dinner. His dinner was just fresh green grass. Quetzalcoatl told the rabbit how hungry he was. The rabbit asked Quetzalcoatl, "Would you like to eat some grass with me?" Quetzalcoatl replied, "Sorry and thank you, but I don't eat grass." Quetzalcoatl was so hungry, so he told the rabbit, "I will die from hunger." The rabbit, so kind and generous, said, "No, you will not die. Eat me. Eat me, please, but don't die." Quetzalcoatl was so thankful and happy. He told the rabbit, "I will not eat you, but because of your generosity, the whole world will always remember you." Quetzalcoatl lifted the rabbit so high to the moon that Quetzalcoatl planted the generous rabbit's image on the moon. Quetzalcoatl brought the rabbit back to the earth and said, "Rabbit, now your image is planted on the moon, the beautiful bright moon, and everybody will always remember you." The rabbit was so happy and proud of himself for his generosity. Yeah, and the moral of the story: when you're a generous person, you would be well known and gifted. This is one version. I know another one, which was it had a monkey, a fox, and then the rabbit. And the god was walking and saying that he was hungry and nobody would help him because they also didn't have food to share. But the rabbit said, "I will sacrifice myself." And the god thanked that generosity and the sacrifice by imprinting his image on the moon. Yeah. I think it's a nice story. I mean, yeah. Sacrifice is overpraised, I think. Generosity can have second intentions, but in this case, it wasn't. It's obviously a folktale, so there's nothing like that. There's a clear message that generosity and sacrifice, when it comes from the right place, is a good thing. Even at your own expense. Yeah. And so that's the story of the rabbit on the moon. I hope you liked it. I like this story very much. There's even a song in Japanese that I can link. It sounds very eerie because it's a bunch of children thinking. Oh well, I don't have a lisp. I'm sorry. This was an accident. Oh my god. Singing. I have other issues, such as my accent not being good in any language. Nobody said anything, but yeah, I just feel that way. I can link that video with the children singing. I think it has subtitles. Yeah. So, yeah. I will be trying to make the little turtle after I finish that. Now I have 3 projects. Well, one is not started yet, so technically I just have 2 projects. One in the works of being started. But yeah, that's it. I'm sorry about the energy. I'm sorry about the noise. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I wasn't entertaining. I wish yeah. I'm just too tired. I'm too tired. And sacrifice. Yeah. I'll be putting the coffee tag in the description. Again. But obviously this is not dry bagging. I cannot say that I'm fine, but it's not an absolute emergency, like in 5 seconds something will happen to me. It's not like that. But yeah, I always get a bit off. My grandma's candle is out. I will light another one. In fact, I can do that right now. Before I leave. Oh my god, this lamp is... not good. Oh my god. Yeah, I paused because noise started, so it's on again. Yeah. Sorry. I hope you like the story. You, if you're interested, you can look it up. The bunny on the moon, the rabbit on the moon, whatever. And yeah. Have a good day. And have a good week. If I manage to finish my projects, I will post updates. And that's it. That's all. That's enough. That's too much. I'm very sorry to everyone who sticks around and listens to this absolute nothing burger. I mean, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really, really do. I'm holding back too much, and yeah, I need to just shut up and turn off the camera and let the emotions be private, because we don't need to share everything. Yeah. And I will try to be back. Thank you for being here. I hope you stay well in my stead. But I will try to be back, and that is a threat. Bye bye.